I don't know what to say, guys. I just seen an absolute domination of a main event. I'm lost for words right now, guys. But I have one thing to say. And the new UFC middleweight champ of the world, Khamzat. Guys, this fight, this main event at UFC 319 taking place at Chicago, aka Chirac, was absolute domination. It was an obliteration from a one-sided party, and his name was Khamzat Chimaev, guys. And I want to go ahead and talk straight into this fight because this card was a banger. We had Laron Murphy versus Aaron Pico, Michael Venom Page versus Jared Cannonier. We had Jeff Neal versus Carlos Prates. We had some good fights to talk about. But I want to talk about one fight, and I want to talk about one man. Well, two guys, but one man specifically. And his name is Khamzat Chimaev, guys. And I want to go ahead and get straight into the fight. So do me a favor and like the video, subscribe. We're on a road to 600 subscribers, so help the channel out, damn it. But let's go ahead and not waste any time and talk about this fight because this was absolute nasty from one-sided party in Khamzat Chimaev, guys. At this moment, before the fight even started, I look at Dricus du Plessis, looked at Khamzat Chimaev dead in the eyes, and I was confident in Dricus du Plessis. I was like, this is the guy that's going to go ahead and take the lights out of Khamzat Chimaev. But boy, was I wrong, because look at this next moment.
Let's go. That patented look in his eye.
Seen that look in Khamzat Chimaev's eyes. I damn near shitted myself, guys. I didn't know what to do. My heart stopped. My heart really went down my chest. Guys, this dude Khamzat Chimaev came to kill, and I didn't know what to think. Now the round started, guys, and they touched gloves. And instantly, within the first 20 seconds of the round, Khamzat Chimaev shoots a takedown and connects. And then literally within the next 15 seconds after that, to my awe, he goes ahead and gets to side control. And within the next 5 seconds after getting into side control, he went ahead and put Dricus du Plessis into the crucifixion, guys. I was like, oh my gosh. What's happening here? And if you think I'm lying, I'm going to go ahead and talk about it within the pictures. So let's go ahead and pull it up, guys. Look at the champ. Within the first 2 minutes of the round, he is locked up like a pretzel in the crucifix position. Look at that right arm. Khamzat Chimaev has both legs locked in like a snake, gripping him up and literally just wearing, tearing him up in this crucifix position, guys. And this is the South African champ getting mauled. And this was going to be foreshadowed for the next 4 rounds because Khamzat Chimaev did this in every single round. And at this moment, Khamzat Chimaev had Dricus du Plessis in his patent spot in the deep waters by the cage, literally having Dricus du Plessis suffering for his life. But guys, I need to show you another clip because these little shots that Khamzat Chimaev was giving Dricus du Plessis, I can only think of one thing at this moment. I know these little knee shots hurt. Bang, 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 and then just drops him like a child. And literally, guys, that was the fight. There's no other pictures that I need to show you guys that was spectacular, that went crazy into the fight, guys. This was all Khamzat Chimaev taking Dricus du Plessis in the deep waters. And it was that simple. And now, guys, let's talk about Dricus du Plessis a bit because we haven't talked about him just yet. I had to save a little bit of energy for him. And here it is for you, Dricus du Plessis. What the hell happened? I knew Dricus du Plessis was an absolute animal. He is a warrior. A guy that has a lot of war wounds into his body. Fighting the Sean Stricklins of the world. The Israel Adesanyas, the Darren Tills, the Robert Whitakers. And I've seen this dude time in and time out just show his skill case and get better and better and better. But going against Khamzat Chimaev, he looked like an absolute jobber, guys. He looked like he wasn't the champ. He looked like he didn't belong. At a point, Khamzat Chimaev was minus 1,000, and he grew upon that each round, getting better and better, taking Dricus du Plessis to a place that Dricus du Plessis never seen before. Because in the 4th round, Dricus du Plessis had nothing but quit in his eyes. I don't give a damn in that last moment that he had in the 5th round. That was all he had. He quit in the 4th round, and you can tell in his facial reaction because this dude Khamzat Chimaev is that good. He's that special, guys. And I've been saying for a long time, Jon Jones is the GOAT. But this young superstar right here in the making, he's going to be something special. And he can go ahead and contend against Jon Jones for that GOAT conversation. And I wouldn't be mad if anybody goes ahead and put Khamzat Chimaev in that list. If he goes ahead and beat a Reiner de Ritter. If he goes ahead and beat an Anthony Fluffy Hernandez, which will be an absolute amazing fight in my opinion. If he goes ahead and beat these other dudes that want to go ahead and dare step into the octagon against Khamzat Chimaev, it will be a long night out. It will be a long day. So I would suggest anybody that can even think to smell Khamzat Chimaev's way, good luck, because this dude is going to be special into the UFC, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and say that now, guys. Oh my gosh. I've seen Islam Makhachev fight. I've seen Khabib Nurmagomedov fight. But for some reason, Khamzat Chimaev just brings an extra spice to me. And no diddy when I say that. But it fires me up for some reason when he fights. I don't know why. Now, during the press conference, Dana White was talking about bringing Khamzat Chimaev back for UFC 321. Now, guys, this is UFC 319 that just happened. And then the next pay-per-view is 320. And then after that, we're going back to Abu Dhabi at 321. And then we can possibly have Khamzat Chimaev. So that leads to another question. Who can Khamzat Chimaev face next? Who is up next on the list? Is it, I was thinking Roman Dolidze. You guys know what I'm talking about, the dude from France. I don't know his name, but that dude is, Nasruddin, Imavov. We have Anthony Fluffy Hernandez, and then Reiner de Ritter. These dudes could be great looks for Khamzat Chimaev in terms of just competing against him. I love those matchups against, Khamzat Chimaev. To be honest, any of the three, I think Reiner de Ritter is the weakest link out of the three in terms of facing Khamzat Chimaev, but I wouldn't mind seeing it. Those knees to the body and then Reiner de Ritter on his back against a dude like Khamzat Chimaev on his offensive wrestling. That is the true Bo Nickel versus Reiner de Ritter matchup that we thought we were going to see, that Khamzat Chimaev will bring to the table, that we will see. So I will be fired up to see it, and I wouldn't mind sprinkling a little bit of coins on Reiner de Ritter if he goes ahead and gets that matchup against Khamzat Chimaev. Just see the visual on where I'm going with it, guys. Damn it, like the video because I'm pumped and I'm fired up. Khamzat Chimaev is the champ, and a lot of things can happen into the UFC. I'm mad at Bo Nickel, and that leads to another conversation for another day with Bo Nickel, because if he beat Reiner de Ritter, if he beat him in the fashion that we thought Bo Nickel was supposed to beat Reiner de Ritter, we will be talking about Khamzat Chimaev against Bo Nickel. And imagine that matchup that could have been special, but Bo Nickel ruined it for himself. So now I'm not mad at it. But damn it, guys, we got something in the works, something I'm excited for, and something that the middleweight division could go ahead and have some spice to, guys. Now, Khamzat Chimaev does have his flaws, and that is him simply not being good in the press conference side of things. But I just want to go ahead and point that out because that's his only flaw. I could say the good, let me go ahead and say the bad, damn it. But I'm turned, I'm hyped, I don't know what to think. I'm thinking a lot of things going through my head. It's like, damn, man, we got a new champ. Somebody's going to change the landscape of the UFC in terms of the middleweight division. The UFC, in terms of their champions, even though they're really, really good, the dudes like Pantoja, the dudes like Marab, the dudes like Tom Aspinall, the dudes like Ankalaev. I'm bringing all these names out. But for some reason, even JDM, but I'm giving him a chance. I'm not going to go ahead and write him off into that list with those dudes. But these dudes aren't really that good promotional-wise. And it seems like Khamzat Chimaev getting into the scene, he's great for the promotion. He is that superstar that the UFC possibly can push. Maybe not on that Conor McGregor-esque level, but maybe on a level that we've never seen before. Something that I can't explain just yet until we see how the UFC can play it out. Guys, maybe I'm just falling for the hype as of today, but I have something like in my heart that really says that Khamzat Chimaev is going to be that special. And there's no other way, there's no other thought around it. If Khamzat Chimaev is an underdog, you bet on him. If he's a favorite by minus 2,000, you bet on him. No matter what the odds are, you bet on Khamzat Chimaev, because tonight at minus 200, and you could have gotten him at a minus 180 odd at some point, that is going to be the best time that you get Khamzat Chimaev, because now he's going to steamroll through the middleweight division, guys, man. I'm so happy to see this matchup happen. I'm so turned. If you guys want to go ahead and like the video, again, like I said, like the video. We're on the road to 600 subscribers, guys. You already know the deal. I ain't got to tell you. It's your boy Fetty MMA, and I'm out.